Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Sunday night Dollar Tree Hall live stream. Sunday night Dollar Tree Hall and more live stream. We're having internet issues, but I think it will work out. We'll check it out in a minute. Let me see. I'll be right with you. I'll be right with you. Let's get our thing set up here. All right, I don't know why it's freezing like that, but it shouldn't, but it is. Hopefully, we can work it out. Should I try coming back in? I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to try something that we keep freezing. Hold on 1 second. There's always an issue. I'll be right back. Okay, we're here. And welcome to another, I'll say it again, welcome to another Sunday night Dollar Tree Hall and more live stream. After the Dollar Tree Hall and more, we'll go into our video portion of it, live stream, and let anybody talk about anything. Right now, we're going to show you the Dollar Tree stuff and more that we got. And the more could be the live stream or whatever. We'll talk about that. And Mondays and Wednesdays, Wednesday's vlog is going to be all about getting on a sugar-free diet. And I have to, I was going to get a cinnamon thing together. I don't have that together yet, but I may have it together by Wednesday. We'll go over a little bit about it on Tuesday night, Monday and Tuesday. And Wednesday, we'll have a full report on Wednesday's vlog about our diet and supplements and what we're doing, because we're going to go into, because the weather is going to get warmer. And right now the temperature is, it's not telling me what the temperature is. It's about 40 degrees here, I believe. Let's see what the temperature is. The temperature is warming up. That means we will be starting outside. Peaceful blessings. Thank you, Skittles Woods. Thank you for coming into the chat. As always, I tell everybody in the chat, we try to keep it family friendly in the chat. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. We don't accept any trolling or anything. As long as you keep it decent in the chat, you can stay in the chat. If I find you trolling me or saying nasty things or saying something that we don't like, and you just try to get thing and put a bunch of emojis and stuff like that, we do not allow you. So we kick you out because YouTube doesn't like that, and that's it. So what we're going to do is to tell you that we're having freezing, but it's not freezing now because I came back in and did it, reset it, and it seems to be working. But if there is an internet issue or I get kicked off for whatever reason, I will try to come back in as soon as possible. So without further ado, we'll get into our Dollar Tree haul. We'll bring ourselves up in color. And here we go. Let's see. We get a little bit, and we don't like that. We always try our best. That's good. We'll settle for that for right now. Uh, so what we bought this week, I went to to Five Below and I bought another mouse. It was like 550 or something. I want to try it. I want to get it working, and then I'll try it after the stream to see if it is working. I believe it is. We'll plug it in after our stream. But this is the mouse that I bought from Five Below. I'm putting in batteries right now. Something about these. These black ones don't seem to work. We may return it. We'll see in just a second. There we go. We'll see if it works. We're not going to try it now, but we'll see if it works. I got the batteries in. I keep dropping this. And we have Mount Sparrow in the chat. Welcome, Mount Sparrow. I'm the first moderator. See, it's not working. Hold on. What? Sorry about that. So what I'm going to do is go into my mailing address and see if we can put up our mailing address right now. Let's see. We got the right screen. Everybody's in the vertical feeds. So let's go to the vertical feed. This one. Hopefully I can get this up, that it works. Now I said this mouse works perfectly, but the black mouse doesn't want to work. There it is. Let's see if it comes up. There we go. Okay. So it is a glitch in the system. Here. This is our mailing address. If you send me this captions, I'm going to try to get on both feeds. Should come in on this. On this corner, right here, on both vertical and horizontal feeds, right here is a chat. I'll try to make it as big as possible. Big. There we go. So now you can, some of you can see them. Some people can't on their phone, whatever. But I will put all the comments, if I can, right here on the screen on the horizontal feed. The vertical feed, they'll be up here on the top. And the banner runs along the bottom on the horizontal and on top on the vertical. So you should be able to see it. All right. Now, our mailing address is Garden Aquatics Remix, or just Garden Aquatics, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York, 11793. Again, Garden Aquatics, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York, 11793. If you send me your stickers, I will send you 2 of these, 2 large and 2 small. This one. I don't know why this always winds up backwards, but that's it. That's what you'll get. 2 of each. Okay? If you do not have a sticker and you want a sticker from me, just send me a self-addressed envelope to that address. And if you don't want me to keep your address, I usually keep your address because I will send you information about this channel going forward. And the mailing list is strictly for Garden Aquatics Remix. I do not sell it. If you do not want me to do, in the inner flap, when I open the envelope, just put destroy address. Do not want you to keep the address. I will usually what I do is send Christmas cards, birthdays, and stuff like that if I know your birthday. So I would send it to you. So, but if you don't want that, you don't have to do that. That's totally up to you. I understand and respect it. I do have personal addresses and information, emails, and texts, phone numbers for guests, and that is kept private. And they send me stuff, and I send them stuff. Mount Sparrow has my address. She sent me something that I love, and I still have it over here. I will show you that. I haven't done it in a while. Every month we'll remind people of that. She sent me this. And I wanted to send her something. She said, no, you don't have to. So I do not have her address, but she sent me that. And this will be going outside, hopefully. But we'll see. I don't want it to ruin or anything. And it still works. It's great. I may just put it on here in the display. And I thank her for that very, very much. So that's what I respect your wishes. I thank her very much for that. I thanked her several times, and she said, it's okay. It's okay. No, but that's it. And what I do for certain people, when you become a member, you'll be getting a keychain and stuff like that. When We set it up. We have a coupon organizer, all sorts of stuff that you'll get when you become a member of the channel. And I'll tell you what category all that is when I get monetized. Hopefully, within this month, should be there. So that's the address. Garden Aquatics, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wanto, New York, 11793. Now we'll get into our Dollar Tree haul. Okay. Now, we'll start with Dollar Tree. We also went to Walgreens, got our stuff. Everybody knows that Mount Sparrow knows and everything else. If you watch my thumbnails with stuff and everything, everybody knows that I'm going on a sugar-free diet or limited sugar. I'm going to try to eat as little sugar as possible. I'm not going to eat a bunch of candy snacks anymore. I found out about cinnamon, apple cider vinegar, olive oil, and stuff like that. I have a ton of olive oil, but I only had a little bit left of apple cider vinegar. This was $1.50 at Dollar Tree. They were over $2 in Stop and Shop. I want to show you what I bought in Stop and Shop too. I will show you that on Wednesday. We'll do a little tease about it Monday on the Man Cave. On Wednesday, we're going to do a whole thing with Chat GPT and Gemini. So this is what we're doing. And Squirrel came into the chat. So we'll put his up there. Good evening to all on one side or the other. Thank you, Squirrel, for that. Now, I'm going to use salad dressing. And if I showed everybody that the salad dressing mixture is very, very deceiving. Okay. Now, what the salad dressing, it says it's less than 1 or 2 grams of sugar in it, but that's with 1 or 2 tablespoons of salad dressing. That's blue cheese, ranch, Caesar salad dressing. They're all light and they're all less sugar. They're all under 2 grams, 1 gram or so, but they allegedly are. That is per serving. That's like a teaspoon or a tablespoon serving. Now, do you use a tablespoon of salad dressing on a salad? You have the thing and you squeeze it on the salad. Just posted another picture on my metal detecting finds. Okay, go over to Squirrel's channel and check out his channel as community posts and pictures that he posted. So that's why I'm switching to this. Maybe you do, but I don't use, when I use salad dressing, I pour a lot on. So it's more than a couple tablespoons or a teaspoon of dressing. So that light is fine for those people that are not at that level where they want to get off the sugar. That's fine for them. They use it sparingly. It's okay. But for me, allegedly, that would not be good because I'm trying to cut out as much sugar as possible. And this doesn't have any sugar in it at all. All right, this is all zero. It's apple cider vinegar, and the cinnamon is supposed to help you too. And I'm waiting for some other stuff that I'm going to get, and we'll see what it is when I get it, if I get it. So we'll go over what we got today. Now, I get this every time I go. These are tissues. My daughter likes the puffs. They don't sell the puffs. I'll show you. We got the puffs in uh Walgreens. I got 2 videos coming out soon. Good. All right. That's go watch Squirrel's videos. Now, what I'm going to show you, these are $1.50 or $1.25 in Dollar Tree. Notice the amount on here? The amount of them are 175. They have 150 or 125. Go for the bigger brand. This is a generic brand. There's no name on it. I think maybe theirs. It's everyday tissues, soft facial tissues. It's right here. Okay. These are good. If for just blowing your nose, if you have and he starts his new job tomorrow, good for you, Squirrel. That's good. Hey, be closer to home, and he could do he won't be traveling as much. He can probably do a little bit more with his videos, and he'll get that monetization and the YPP sooner than later. So this may help him. We'll see. Let's him focus on the job first. I know he'll be up and everything else. We congratulate him. So what I'm saying about these, look for the 175, okay? And just that if you have a very sensitive nose, as my daughter has, she gets the puffs that have the, so they're more money. They don't sell them cheap in Dollar Tree. I think they sell them, but I don't know what the price is. There's a lot more than $1.50 or $1. So these are $1.50. All right. Then we'll go over all the other stuff first. We got olebasano. I got to look at this, what the sugar content is in this. So I'm trying. This is totals 1 gram of sugar, includes zero added sugar. So it's 1 gram of sugar. I don't use that much, so I could probably use this. This is the refried beans from Sarah, a Dollar Tree for $1.25. Now, trans fat 0, serving 0, total servings 0, cholesterol 0, sodium 23, but I don't use that much. Total sugar content, carbohydrates 4 grams. All right. Total sugar 1 gram, and it doesn't give anything. So, and that is per serving. Serving size serving size a half a cup. So I would use this a teaspoon or so. So I'm not using that much, so I won't have to worry about this. So this would be right. Like I said, with the salad dressing, you're pouring it on. You're not using a teaspoon or so or a tablespoon. So I would use about a half a cup, maybe a little more. So that's not that bad. I like my tacos. We have tacos every other week, or if we would want like maybe once a week. So once a week, that so you're cutting out the sugar. You're not totally putting on the sugar that you had before. So you use it sparingly. My daughter uses whatever. I just put a little bit on the bottom. I don't use more than a half a cup or 2, so it's not that bad. That's what you got to look for. What you got to cut out is all the sugar soda. Look for the sugar-free soda and look for what it pertains to you and I would stick with the sugar-free soda that if you want it. All right. Now we'll go into our other stuff right here. Hold on. We got some toilet bowl cleaner. This has always been about $1, $1.25. We get it all the time. Clean the toilet at least once or twice a week, and seems to be the best. The Comet Classic. This is what we use, and this is 24 fluid ounces. This will last us more than a month. But when we're running low, we get it. When we see it, we get it. And there's some stuff that I haven't gotten. I see I'll be posting the videos of the Dollar Tree haul that we did today of all this spring stuff that's out now. The Easter stuff will be going away, and then we'll be getting 4th of July and Memorial Day. Those are the three. Flag Day comes first. 4th of July is third. Memorial Day is in May, and people put up for Memorial Day. We'll put that up. All my Easter stuff is up, and I will show you that on Wednesday. And what I did, taking it down on Monday and stuff. What does Squirrel say now? It says, I can't record any videos at work. Okay, we understand that, but you're getting home earlier, so you can do a little bit more. They do it shorter too, and then come on earlier, maybe do another live stream like once or twice a week more. It's totally up to you. You can record right after work. You're home earlier, so that early hour after you eat or whatever, do something. Do a thing of what you eat. Talk about your cat. Talk about your metal detecting, stuff like that. We'll talk about that after the stream. And we have Jesse in the chat. Welcome, Jesse. Okay, now I also bought these. Two of these. These are great. Maybe I should have bought more. There were plenty of them there, and my wife's store has them too. But after Easter, when it gets warmer, you see the lights and stuff like that. You want different lights, lanterns, and stuff like that. That they have a nice selection this year, and they have those stake lights that glow, white, green, blue, and I think amber, or red, that you can use in the yard, and they look nice. They're up in the game a little bit. Those are still $1.25. They have bigger ones for $1, or $5 or more, and I'm going to show them in another video. I bought one today, which I'll show everybody next week outside. A wind chime that glows. It would have been better if they put a brighter bulb in there, but I think it's a strand, and it's solar. But these are solar. I got these for my steps. I bought a couple about 2 years ago, and one isn't working, one is working. And I want to check, so I bought an extra one, and in case if I need two, I have two. But I know one or two is working on the deck, which we'll check. And now it's getting brighter out, so it'll stay brighter. These can go on the step, and I'll show you how it lights up the step, so that you know the step is there. And they're pretty good. It's just enough to show you that it's aware of the steps, where the step is in the railing. So this goes right under the railing, and I'll show you. I'll hook them up for you. Then I bought this. I have plans for this with my birdhouses. With that one that's up there, that was I believe uh $5, three or five, I think $3, between $3 and $5. I think it was maybe $3 or $4. I'm not sure, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up with bird seed. I'm going to shellac it and everything. I'm going to put this below it. I want to tempt the birds to go in there, and I'm going to try. Uh, I'll be ordering that next month. That thing when I see the cat more and more in the yard, the cat repeller. If it works, I want to the guarantee on it and everything else. I don't want to repel the other animals. I just want to repel the cat out of the yard. So that's what I'm looking into. And then we'll try all other stuff. So you have this. I'm going to put a little bird seed in there and put it beside it so that the birds will be aware of the bird house and maybe go in it. So we're looking to do that. I want the birds to go into the birdhouse. Maybe the small finches and stuff like that. We'll see. And my wife bought some lighters. She smokes. My son smokes. I want to get them to quit. She bought a 3-pack of lighters. Then we bought some more olives. And again, the sugar content. There's no sugar in this. 0 sugar added. Total sugar, nothing, no, 0 grams. Olives, the sliced olives. I love the olives in my salad too. So we're cutting back. We'll see. And I'm gonna, if I don't get that cinnamon stuff, if they've got cinnamon capsules, I'm gonna look into them. And this is hand sanitizer. My wife gets this for the car. She's always sanitizing her hands, stuff like that. And I do too. When I go outside and do something outside, I always wash my hands afterwards. So what we know, we're gonna. You've seen it, the banner. So we're gonna take this banner off. It's too big. We gotta. I gotta change it, which we'll do next. I'll show you the seeds we got. There should be another thing of seeds. Mount Sparrow knows about this. Let's get out of this. I'm going to try their zinnia seeds. I also have my own, but I'm going to try theirs. Zinnias. These are supposed to be semi-perennial and annual because the seeds pop and fall to the ground and they continue to grow. So I'll show you how to harvest the seeds so that you can plant them and everything else. I also bought sweet peppers, and I bought another one too. I don't know where it is, unless it's in here. Is it in here? Yes, it is. Some garden peas, sweet peppers. All right, another vegetable. Garden bean garden. These are string beans. I got them too. Last but not least, in here, I have these. My daughter gets these because she takes coffee to work. Instead of spending $3 or $4 for a cup of coffee in the bagel place, their coffee went up too. So she makes her own coffee, gets the syrup, uh, the coffee mixed, and She makes her own iced coffee for her thing, and it comes with a thing, and she takes a straw and she has her iced coffee in the morning. Last but not least, we have this leave-in conditioner for her hair for my wife and my daughter for that. And then I got to put this stuff back, and we'll go into the other stuff in just a second. One other thing we got nighttime hair. It's for all types of hair. Stimular, in serum, overnight hydrot treatment for all hair types. She got that. That's my daughter. She has very, very kinky hair. She can thank me for that. My son has a too curly hair. It has to do with me. So we can put this stuff back. Put this over here. This is all my stuff. This has got to go out once the weather gets warm. We have all the seeds and stuff we'll be planting. So let me put this stuff away, and then we'll get into the other stuff. I had another light somewhere. Here it is. We can put that aside. I'll show you the other stuff we got. Here's the other light right here. So we put that here out of the way. Now, we went to Walgreens. I like to have some sweets and everything else. I like Russell Stover's chocolate. My daughter said in Walgreens they have sugar-free chocolate. See now this. See now I didn't read this. Okay, this is sugar-free chocolate made with stevia extract. Okay, now here it says, okay, it's not sugar. Includes zero added sugar. Sugar alkaline is an alternative. It's 15 grams. That's the stevia extract. You see that? And there it is on the side. You can read it. That right there. That's not sugar. That's a sugar additive. So we're going to see how good that is. We're taking the stevia, so I'm using stevia or not equal the plant-based stuff. So let's leave that there. Then I also got Walgreens 150 cough drops. This should last me until summer. Okay? 3 months or more. Totally sugar-free. I popped a lot of cough drops and everything. I'm trying to cut back on the cough drops, but I have the sugar-free cough drops. So that is the Five Below. I think this is my mouse. Yeah, if my mouse doesn't work, I have the Five Below. I bought these because I want to stick them on the wreath I have, and I'll show you the wreath that I made or had that I want to keep, and I'm going to stick these on the wreath and put it on the door. So these are Easter eggs. So Easter egg. This was $1.25. We have we're crooked here, so let's straighten it out. There we go. See that? So they will go on the thing. If not, they'll be planted. They'll be put around the picture window. Let's bring that up. That I got at Dollar Tree. I don't know why it's in this bag, but it's in this bag. My wife gets the mints. These are sugar-free mints, Mentos. I take a few every now and then too. So this was at Walgreens. This was at Walgreens. Bio oil at Walgreens. Skincare. Skincare oil. All right. And the ounce is two fluid ounces. She also got body spray. My wife thinks the spray masks her this is a body spray. Smoking odor, but you still smell the smoke. You're with her, you still smell the smoke. When she goes out there, she puts stuff on, you still smell the smoke. So she got this. I said she'd be a lot richer if she didn't spend that much money on the cigarettes, but okay. This is a facial wash. Facial soap and cleanser, vitamin C, facial wash. So we got in this is Soap and Glory. This we got in Walgreens. Now the reason we got all this stuff in Walgreens is because my daughter, besides working in Stop and Shop, she also works a couple days a week in Walgreens, and she gets a discount on stuff. And then once a month, they have an employee appreciation day, and they get a little more off. So we pick up more stuff. I have dentures, so I wear the partial denture, so I get the Polident. This cost us with my daughter's discount for one. Well, we paid for one, we got two. So that's what we got. And then to clean my partial dentures, I got the Walgreens cleanser tabs to clean the dentures. So that's it. And Hobby Lobby. Did you buy anything in Hobby Lobby? Where is that? Oh, the Easter eggs. I didn't get them. I didn't buy them in Dollar Tree. I bought them in Hobby Lobby. Right here, Hobby Lobby. I'm sorry. So we have Hobby Lobby, Walgreens, and Dollar Tree. So I got these in Dollar Trees. They're a little better than things. So it was $1.62. So it's a little better. It's cheaper than Dollar Tree. I think they had a little bigger egg. That's all I want for it is for the thing. So that's it. We have Hobby Lobby, Walgreens, and Dollar Tree. So that's it. That's it for the haul for tonight. Dollar Tree, haul, and more. We did all three. This I can put over here. This is mine. We'll put that. We'll put this over here. That's mine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try one of these candies. And like I said, you don't eat a ton of these just to satisfy your sugar craving without the sugar. Okay? This would be perfect. So let's open it and see what we get. See if we can open it. I'm going to try one. The reason I picked this pack was because it has assorted chocolate candies, dark chocolate candy. Okay, and it has all these in it, like a peanut butter cup and everything else. And I didn't know they make Reese's also makes a we got it. Reese's also makes a sugar-free chocolate cup. So if you like Reese's, look for it. Let's see what we have. They're all small. I figured that. We'll show you what they are. This is Reese's. This is a mint. See it, mint. Okay. This is a peanut butter cup. This is a pecan delight. Backwards, upside down. Pecan delight. Was Mount Sparrow says, they look yummy. I'm gonna get a bag. I'm still off sugar treats. They will all, we're all doing well. Yes. Has anyone heard? I haven't heard from Judy May. I asked Lynn last night, and we saw that we didn't hear from her yet. She's probably recovering, so hopefully within the next few days we'll hear. These are truffles. That one. There's another pecan delight. We want to see what else they have in here. We can tell you right now. It has pecan delight, peanut butter, truffles, and mints. So that's it. It's all three. So we're going to try just one. And I don't know about you, but I, after eating macaroni or something, when you go to a restaurant, a lot of Italian restaurant, a lot of times they give you an Andes candy mint to have after pasta or sauce or whatever. How much? These were, I'd have to look at the receipt. Let's see. I don't have the receipt. I don't have the receipt. It's got to be, it's got to be around, I would say maybe $5, but you get 18 pieces. $5 or $6, you get 18 pieces. But we're going to try the peanut butter one tonight. And then on Wednesday, we'll go through them all. It almost looks like a Reese's. This is what it looks like. Well, let's try it. It's okay. You can taste the chocolate. It's dark chocolate. And the Reese's, it's not the same as the Reese's, but you can taste the peanut butter and the chocolate. So it's not bad. Not as good as a Reese's, but it's all right. That's me. It's not the Reese's. You can taste the peanut butter and the chocolate. It's almost as good, but the Reese's are the best. It's almost as good. You're not going to get an imitation to taste like the real thing, but as a substitute, you can try it. I would look for sugar-free Reese's. Not bad. It satisfies my craving for now. So every once in a while, if I'm craving a Reese's, I'll get a Reese's, but that satisfies my craving. So for right now, we're going to stick to that. And then she says, what? Yes, yeah, that a bag, big bag. It, I can only do two of them a day. They cause it will affect my tummy if I eat a lot. So that's good. So try one thing and see if that satisfies your craving. I'll try one more because that's what we'll do. And what I'm going to try is the mint, and that's it. So I won't have them. If I have a craving for it, I'll try it. So the best mint patty I like is York peppermint patties. So we'll try this. This is dark chocolate, totally dark chocolate. That one was milk chocolate. So I don't know. That this is definitely dark chocolate. Let's try it. went down the wrong went down the wrong pipe. All right. This tastes like a York peppermint patty. Almost. It satisfies the craving, but the York peppermint patty. So I can't take them for now. So I'll take it. I'll try it. Yes, exactly what you're saying here. I think you can have endless amounts of water, cress, lettuce. It won't affect sugar, I think. We're going to research all that and we'll answer all those questions on Wednesday. We'll do a little tease tomorrow night on the Man Cave about Wednesday's vlog with Gemini and Chat GPT. So we'll look forward to that tomorrow. So we'll research all that stuff. So I satisfy my chocolate craving. I won't have chocolate until and now um, we use jar sauce and sometimes we use our own tomato sauce. My wife does put sugar in it, but she don't put that much in. But what I would do with the macaroni and stuff like that, we'll talk about that. We'll put up our URL. Well, macaroni, uh, I would put a couple spoons of sauce on it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a little bit of sauce, not 3 or 4 spoonfuls, 1 spoon. Uh, and when you fill the spoon up with sauce, just enough. That's it. And I'm going to just have a small portion. I'm not going to have a ton of spaghetti. I'm going to look into getting whole grain spaghetti, not uh, spaghetti with gluten in it and stuff. So we're gonna cut back on that, and the gluten, which would cause it. So if you're cutting back on it, you're not adding it to your diet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of these cough drops and see what they taste like. It may help. So we'll try this. And we open it. Well, they say easy tear. It's not that easy to tear. Let's try one cough drop. We'll take some of these. I'm going to put them in the jar right here. My jar, my little jar. Put them in here. I have one. Or maybe another one. I'll get it later, but we'll try one. All right. This may help with my allergies because we're going into spring. Next week, spring is here, and the temperature's going up and down. I got another. On my and then on my pants. Uh, Not bad. I can take it. So now what I'm going to be doing is looking to plant all that stuff. So here's the URL. If anybody wants to come up, they can. And in my insider's guide, I'm going to have the sugar segment, all the stuff that we're doing. And then we'll recap it at the end of the year. So that's it. Here's a URL if you want to come up to the chat. So we'll be here till about 11. If Squirrel's going to go on, let me know, and we'll cut it early. Maybe at 10:30. But and I'll try to see if this works. This mouse works. I'll get new batteries and see. But I don't think it's that. I think it's the mouse itself. Let's see. It doesn't stay on. The red light on it doesn't stay on. It goes off. I think this is bent. That's why it's not working. We're trying to fix the mouse. No, it won't stay in. Let's see if we can fix it. And my face itches. You said it would. I think the thing is damaged. I'll take a look at it later. And see what's happening. It's crooked in there. You see that? Look at the bottom one. On there, that one is crooked. It's not going in. We have to straighten it out. What it does, it gets stuck in the hole. We may have to return it. It's not working. All right. We'll try. It says, no, I'm not going live tonight. Got to get up early. Okay. We're going to be on till 11 and we're going to end it at 11, a little after 11. So I want to thank everybody for coming in. We got it. We've got to give an applause here. That's it. So, want to talk about something? Talk about something. What we're doing tomorrow. My video's coming up tomorrow, and I will be able to get myself ahead of ahead of myself. The video will come up at what I do in the morning, making um the bird seed up, and I think I know why the birds aren't coming around, because the bird seed that I got, somebody told me that a lot of birds don't like it. They like the other bird seed that we got. So we got to watch for that. Now, these cough drops, I can feel it uh, cleaning my sinuses and stuff, but they're not as potent as the Halls. So they're pretty good and they're sugar free. Let's see. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting back on the cough drops. That could have been a huge part of my thing. So I know it's the allergies. So I have enough that this should last me till the end of the summer. That's enough. I'm only going to take a couple a day. I know what it is. My mouth doesn't smell and stuff like that. That's what it says. And not more than two a day. My doctor tells me to take them if I think because I talk a lot, be on the thing, and I have the allergen and post drip. This helps. So we're gonna watch our everything we do, including sugar-free stuff or less sugar, low sugar, whatever. We'll go over all that. On Wednesday, I'll show you the cinnamon trick to or just the cinnamon and the thing. The cinnamon you can put in the yogurt too. Just regular cinnamon, not sugar cinnamon, regular cinnamon. We're going to look into that. And I did apply for something. I want to see if it goes through or not. I'm still waiting on that. So we'll see if we get it. If not, figure we'll let it go another day. I'll email them and see what the problem is with the product. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to cancel it. Try to get my money back. I did want to ask you something. My watch hours are, I can find out what they are. Watch hours are. Tomorrow, I think we're going to have rain, so we'll be inside. See why this isn't loaded yet. This is us now. Lives. All right, so, all right. Let me see where our hours are at. YouTube studio. Now they went up a little bit. I believe tomorrow they're going to go down. I'm going to try to keep doing what I'm doing every day so I keep that up and the momentum. So my subscribers are 8,612, and my hours are they went down. It was at 38, 31. It went down to 38.22. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write that down now, and we're going to see if it goes up or not. So, and that's as of the 10th. So let's see. So you said March 10th, they went down right there. That's March 10th. That's the dip. And tomorrow, the 11th, they go up. They go up. But on the 12th and the 13th, they went down. So you see, they went up there. Okay, if you can see that. You see that? They went up. That's the spike. Then on the 13th, they're down. You see it's on the downward spiral. You see that? So it may go up and it may go down. So you're not alone, squirrel. We're getting there. We're going to fight. We're going to fight to get up there. So that's it. That's where my hours are. Tomorrow, I think it's going to rain. Let me see what the weather is for tomorrow. Excuse me. All right. What's the weather for tomorrow? Okay. So we'll be inside and I'll be doing this up and I'll be working on the window. Tuesday, but on Tuesday night, it's going to go down to 28. Tonight it's going to go down to 30, 35. On Wednesday, it's 28 at night. 35 on Saturday. The temperature looks like it's nope. Monday, it's going to go down again. On Tuesday, it's going to go down. It's still going to be in the 20s of next week, Monday and Tuesday. Not this week, next week. It's winter's getting its final in there, so we got to get our stuff ready to plant by the end of March, beginning of April. Hopefully, the weather will. Then we got to look for our last frost date. When is the last frost date for this area? So we have to watch that. That's what we'll be watching, and that's what we'll be doing on Lawn and Garden Tuesday. We'll see what the average temperature is, if the temperature is going to stay above 32 degrees. If for the next week or so you can see the temperature going up, it's not going to drastically drop. We can set up the greenhouse, put the plastic out, because if the temperature gets too cold, that plastic greenhouse, green plastic, will deteriorate with the cold weather, constant cold, or influx in temperature, high, low, high, low. So we gotta watch that, and I will talk about all that on Lawn and Garden Tuesday. I already set it up. I'll do a thing on the planting. I'll talk about what we're going to be doing tomorrow night and that night on the man cave, and where our stream is. We'll talk about the yogurt, because I'm going to have the yogurt for lunch, and I'll show you uh, the the ham that I got, the uh, salami, the pepperoni, stuff like that. How less sugar there is in that, to do a scenario on that also. Go over that tomorrow. Talk about a sugar diet, and I'll tell you I got the unsweetened almond milk, and to sweeten it, or what you can do, uh, you can take cinnamon and put the cinnamon in it, and you get uh, Cheerios plain. We get rid of the sugar honey nut Cheerios, because that's sweetened with honey and sugar. So that's a double whammy. The honey will help you. Some honeys, we got to look into that. And I got to find out about that. I got to find out about that program too. So we'll look into that tonight. And then we'll find out if I get it. I definitely should have my morning kick on Tuesday delivered to the house. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But definitely Tuesday. I should have had it already, but they changed. They're not doing. They're not doing the U UPS UPS S, the post office. They're doing uh DHL. So I got to see why. I'm going to tell them I may have to get another jar of it so that I have it. And I want to keep it so that I continually take it. We got to put this back. And I want to know, I will be asking you, I have this blue shirt. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a sticker and I'm going to put it on shirt, the green shirt. I'm going to ask you what you think of this shirt. In other words, I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is another question we're going to ask you. We'll do this right now. We'll take this. This is what I'll be doing on my shirt. You see this? Maybe a little bigger. But on my shirts, this is what I'll be doing. Okay. I'll have that printed on the shirt, on the pocket, maybe a little bigger. That. So we'll see. But that's what we were looking to do. I think my wife got these shirts from Amazon. They're great. They have a thing here so that you can put your glasses right here. See this? There's a little hook here. You can take your glasses if you take your glasses off. You take your glasses, stick your glasses in here. Right in here. Like this. See that? So, and it's not through the shirt. See, it's right there. So I like that. I may look to getting those shirts from Amazon, buying them and then having it printed on it. Silk screen, and maybe doing a silk screen myself. We'll see if we can do it or not. I'm going to test it in the garage. That will be in the summer. We're going to do it when we clean the garage. Like I said, my Christmas and Halloween stuff have to go back up in the attic. I have to clean up the garage, and we're going to put stuff on the pegboard and everything else. That's another project that's coming. We're doing all that. So, we have anybody else? We have 42 viewed. Let's see where we are with likes. What we'll do is we'll give ourselves a like. Right now, we'll see where we are with likes. Let's see where we are with the likes. Let's see. We have 5 likes. So let's make it 6. We'll give ourselves a like. What do we have in the horizontal feed? I only have the vertical feed. Let's see what we have in both feeds. First, we'll try the horizontal feed, the vertical feed. Right now we have 5. We'll add ourselves. That will make 6. We'll go back to our horizontal feed. See what we have. We have 2. Okay, we'll leave that. All right. So now we have more people in the vertical feed as we do. We have Lewis in here. Welcome, Lewis. He says, "Good evening, Garden Aquatics," and then he says, "Just gave you a like." So that makes it. Let's see where we are with likes. Let's go back to that, and we'll see where we are. So our likes are now should be at 7. 6th. So we should have 7 likes. With my like, it would make it 7. So thank you, Lewis.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Thank you. It says, good evening. I tried to come up here earlier, but I've been having a lot of wind and it's kind of screwed up my internet. Yeah, we have wind here too, but between 13 and 50, between 30 and 50 miles per hour. It's so here. It got things, so it's screwing up my internet too. I had to come in and reboot again because of the internet was freezing. Now it's great. I'm gonna go on the other end and give you a like on that end. Thank you. You can do that. I can't do that. It only counts me as once because I'm the thing. So thank you for that. So we have 44. Now we should have 44 likes in here. I don't know why we don't have 44 likes, but we should have 44 likes. I just gave you 7 on the other end. Thank you. So that's where we have the most. It should be 7. It should be 8 now because it doesn't count my like. It's 7, so it's probably 8. We have 4 people in the chat and 4 people in the other chat. So we got 8. If you want, go out and tell somebody to come into the chat. That's what we're going to try to do. Tonight or tomorrow morning, I'm going to post the week events until Thursday. The Man Cave Monday, Man Cave Tuesday, Wednesday blog, and Thursday Man Cave video. You're very welcome. I'm glad to help you with your likes. Thank you very much. Hello. Hello. I just like over here now. Okay. Thank you. So now we should have 8 or 9 at least. Let's see where we are. We got 7. All right. So we're 8 now. So we'll keep going. And he says, please don't forget that hit the like button and share this out. It's free. Exactly. And I'm going to be talking about that when we get our monetization and stuff. So when I look like alfalfa of the rascals, they always had that thing sticking up. It's windy. There we go. It's better. It sounds like a plane. So bad. Because our house is U-shaped, the wind blows around the house. And I showed you, go back to the winter videos. I show you the snow drifted up the fence because the wind whipped around the house with the blizzard we had. And on Lawn and Garden Tuesday, we'll go over the temperature drop and everything else, how the grass is still moist, clean up. So maybe we could start the spring cleanup, but we can't put anything down yet because the grass is either frozen or too moist, and it freezes at night, and that stuff won't penetrate. Even with the thing, we can't put the sprinklers on because you don't want it to freeze. So we can't put it down yet. I would check the lawn care guide with how to with Doc, and I will list his video about his grass video in the description below. To go check how to with Doc and check for his lawn care videos. And I will show you a video somebody putting sand down. Um, uh, GoDaddy, whatever, he puts sand on his lawn. Where that would depend on you if you want to do that. You may not need it, and I'll show you that video, or just the topsoil. If you want to mix the topsoil where you don't, and I think the sand was for you so you're not putting down that much topsoil. We got to watch for the sale on topsoil, and at Home Depot, the mulch. We got to get the mulch. I usually like 3 for 10. So we get 6 bags. That should be more than enough to take care of the garden beds around the house. And what's prolonging it, I think if it's warm enough outside on Wednesday or so, we'll do a video, or Thursday, get the pond cleaned, but we can't do anything with the pond until it warms up. And then next month, I will order the new filter in April. So the end of April, we can put the pond up and get it running, get the filter running, get the canister filter running with new bio balls and a new waterfall and stuff like that, because we'll be doing that. And that will be within that time frame. So talk about maybe a day for the working on the pond. It's the pond on Fridays, a pond on Thursdays, whatever. So I basically got everything done, and this is doing much better. It got smaller, but I can't. It itches like crazy. Uh, Unbelievable. The swelling went down. You can see, not as bad. It was still puffed up here the other day. It went down. The reason he swelled up was because he gave me too much Novocaine, because I told him I felt it. And he right away gave me another shot. Of course, he didn't say anything. Squirrel says hello to Mount Sparrow. And again, the caption I post on the horizontal feed this way is right here. Up above the vertical feed, it's here. And the ticker tape goes across that way. Got to take another cough drop. And that's it. That should last me for the stream. 2 a day. That's it. Tomorrow I will get the drink with us. Let's see if we can go through the stream without getting a drink and everything else. We're going to get our sugar down. Or I don't get that cinnamon thing. I'm going to do my own cinnamon stuff. I'm going to put cinnamon in a lot of stuff too. I'm going to put cinnamon with apple cider vinegar and olive oil and put it on my salad. So we're doing pretty good. Uh, I want to thank everybody for coming into the chat tonight. Uh, go out. If you're in here, give me a thumbs up. Come in for a few minutes. Tell your friends, come in, say hello to Steve and Garden Aquatics. You can ask him a question or whatever. Uh, just come in and give him a like. I did that last year, 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago on September 11th, and I got a ton of people to come in. They went out, told somebody, that told somebody else, and they all came in and gave me a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, and it went through the roof. We're over 1,200, 12,000 people or something like that. Well, we haven't got it since. So Squirrel will be able to do a lot more being home earlier and then setting something up that he could do something during the week. He can't tape at work, but it can tape uh, once it gets out of work. Give him more freedom, I think, because he's closer to home. He could do stuff. And tomorrow you'll see a video with the squirrel uh, doing something for St. Patrick's Day. You know what I haven't seen in my yard? Well, uh, I would say the end of April, we'll get our ducks back. They'll be back. But what I haven't seen is my rabbits. I've seen the lizards. The lizards will come out more when the weather really warms up. There's been all sorts of birds, robins. I saw a, a finch the other day, a nice one. I don't know if it was a finch or not. And I think I saw a parakeet. I think a parakeet got away from somebody. I was going to ask it today. I seen I seen a couple of rabbits today. Okay, but the rabbits are usually out. But it's been so cold, maybe they're not out yet. Wherever they are, they are. Now let me see. Show me a picture of a finch. Show me pictures of a parakeet. I will do it if I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry about that. Can parakeets be in the wild? Looking to see parrots are a lot, not a robin and not a rabbit, a robin. Okay. My friend said uh, he lost a parrot a few years ago, and a couple of them, and now he sees them around the neighborhood. He can't catch them. Is that possible? Not parrots, parakeets. It's birds. It's possible. When did the ducks come back to this area? So the end of April, the beginning of July, the end of April, the beginning of May, we'll see the birds, the ducks in the yard. And I found out why uh, this wild bird seed, the birds don't like it, so they're not eating it as much. Let me ask, and we'll bring that up. I bought some wild bird seed at Walmart, and my friend told me he had a lot of birds not come around because of this bird seed. Is it possible the birds don't like the bird seed and that's why they're not coming around? There are some birds that allegedly don't like that type of bird seed, so they're not coming around. They're eating it, but we had more with other seed, so it's possible, allegedly possible. So we'll finish the bag and we'll try something else. That's all. But we bought bird seed before at a Walmart, and it was fine. They loved it. They had the same amount of birds as we had other times. So, and then we bought some bird seed somewhere else. Allegedly, the birds weren't coming around, and then we changed the seed, and they came back around. So we'll finish what we got, and then we'll put out more. And my squirrel loves his peanuts. So, and once the weather warms up, and I may do that. Excuse me, I may do that this week. Get the shells up and stuff like that, and put them in the bag. Or we'll be doing that on Tuesday, cleaning out the rest of the yard. We'll check the island. We'll start cutting some of the branches, but I want to wait till the temperature's a little warmer. Usually it's at the end of May, the beginning of April. Beginning of April, or the beginning of April to the end of May, and into June. After June, you don't do that anymore. You only trim what is growing wild out, and you make sure your plants are coming back. We'll start trimming the trees and stuff like that in the yard, probably on Tuesday, lawn and garden Tuesday, and we'll talk about the grass. We'll clean up all the peanut shells and stuff like that, and then we'll get all those plastic bags and stuff like that that are between the raised beds in the backyard, and we'll look to uh, plotting out my raised bed on the side of my house over here. That will all be part of Lawn and Garden Tuesday. We'll say we can't do anything with the grass yet, but we can continue to clean up the grass, and we'll continue to clean up the grass until the weather gets warm enough and the grass gets dry enough so that we can put down some new topsoil, some fertilizer, and stuff like that, and then seed, because doing it now with the grass being moist and it's still freezing at night, the grass seeds are not going to germinate. When we have a rain, it'll just wash away. It's going to rain tomorrow, so the ground is still too wet to put down any fertilizer or anything else. It won't penetrate the grass. The grass will continue to grow. And so then what we'll do is we'll spot uh, check the weeds where we don't want them, which we'll be doing. Is Lynn on tonight? I don't think so. I think she was coming on because she wasn't feeling that good. Let's see. I don't think anybody else is on of my caliber. Let's see. See who's live. Okay. Let's see who's live. I gotta check something out. I got an email here. I'm gotta check something. Hold on. Okay, that was my daughter. I want to check this. I'm checking to see if there's anybody else on. I wanted to check somebody's live. So it's not. I don't know why this does this. I don't think there's anybody on that we would know. That's me. Gonna check that later. We'll check it later. We'll stay on for the half hour or so, and then we'll check this later. We'll end this now. Okay, we'll go to this later. Is what we can do is tell Joseph that we're live now. No, we'll leave that. Come up. I don't know why she's not getting my notifications that we're live, Sharon. I'm gonna tell her next time she comes into your live, Squirrel. Tell her to check my link. I'm not getting her notifications. I'm getting Joseph's, but not getting hers. And that a lot of people are not getting comments. I'm commenting on some videos, and they may not be going through. I'm gonna start my list over tomorrow and start Squirrel on Monday. I'm going to check all my subscribers, my loyal subscribers, to see if they're uh still subscribed to me or I'm subscribed to them, and refresh the thing and see if I can comment on some of their videos. We're going to start that again. All my loyal subscribers like Lewis, Squirrel, Sharon, Joseph, Grandma Lynn, Judy May. Hopefully Judy May is okay. Still prayers for Judy May. I don't know if she's still in the hospital or she's home recovering. I know she was in pain. She may still be in pain, but I know it's not severe like it was because of her thing, the clot that they supposedly cleaned it out or got the arteries so that she can have a normal thing with her leg. So we got to see what she has. So we got just about everything going according to plan, and hopefully by the end of the month, we should be on our way, almost there, or monetized. I would love to be there by the 22nd, which will probably be next week. Spring. I think it's this week. So sometime within the next month, within the next few weeks, we'll be there or on our definitely positively on our way. I want to see. Does spring start this week? Friday is the first day of spring. So the first full day of spring will be the 21st. Spring comes in at 10:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we're still going to be in the cold weather. We still can't feed the fish, stuff like that. And we'll explain all that this week. We'll get to the pond. We'll tell you about the pond, what we can't do, what we can do. Yay, spring. Yeah, but we're still going to be cold. We're still going to be in the 40s during the day with wind chill. We're going to be in the low 30s to like 20, 25 degrees at night. So for another week at least. So I would say within the next 2 weeks or so, if I can keep my momentum going, I'm going to get my monetization. I got to keep that momentum going. So keep watching the channel. And when we get there, I will tell everybody how I did it. And by the end of April, I hope to be, I can't say guarantee, I hope to be at 20,000 subscribers by the end of the summer, but be at 10,000 by the end of April. So let's say by September, I hope to be at September, I hope to be at 20,000 subscribers by September or by the end of September. That's fall. By the end of April. In spring, I hope to be at 10,000 subscribers and on. So I would say by July, I hope to be in my hope to be in my 15,000 or so. And by the end of September, I hope to be around 15,000. By the end of September, close to 20,000 subscribers. So we're definitely by the end of fall, we'll be in 20,000 subscribers. I want to be there before the fall. I want to be there by the end of summer, beginning of fall. That's what we're trying for. We got another hour to go. We want to try to get 3 hours in tonight. So right now we're at. So we'll get there hopefully, and then tomorrow I'll be posting the live from the man cave for Monday, live from the man cave for Tuesday, Wednesday's vlog, and live for the man cave. I may post Friday and Saturday too, but we'll be doing that. So hopefully everything will work out. So that's where we are. That's what we're doing. That's where we're going. And it should be a very, very interesting year. Good Lord willing, if I am here throughout the year, I hope to be here at least into my 90, maybe 100, but only if I'm not a burden to my family. If I am, then that's it. So hopefully I'll be able to, in this end of summer, I'll be able to drive and continue driving for a few more years. We'll see. I'm probably going to do it in June or June or July. The license renewal. We'll see if I can go through. If I have to get an appointment, I'll get an appointment. But we'll see. And I'm getting uncomfortable. It's that time of night. We now have 5 people in the chat. Thank you. Let's see where our hours are. Our likes are. We have 60 people that came in. We should have 60 likes. Do we have 60 likes? We have 7. So if somebody isn't giving a like, please give a like, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Can we get at least 100 people into the chat tonight? Or come into the chat. See, we have I went from 5 to 4, then to 2. So come in, say hello. You want to know about gardening? Want to know about aquatics? You want to know about what we're doing on this channel? Come in, give a thought, give a prayer. Let me know what you think. Come into the chat, please. Please, please. Help us out. So if you want to know anything, let me know. I'm going to take a regular cough drop. Tomorrow night I will have, you can feel a nasal drip. We will have a drink with us. The reason I'm going to go off at 11 or so is because I have garbage to put out and I have to get up early tomorrow morning. And Tuesday, I don't have to. I shared your channel just now. Thank you. We still have 4 or 5 people in the chat. I don't understand it. And Squirrel, you had a bunch of people in your chat last night, so I don't understand that either. I'm getting up there in watch hours, and you're not. So it may go up. What are your watch hours tonight if you're still here? And I'm going to try to have somebody come up at least 1 or 2 nights a week. Maybe on the Wednesday vlog, I'm going to try to get somebody to come up. So if you could all go out and share me on your community page or tell some friends, hey, Steve's live on Garden Aquatics. Check out his channel. Come in, say hello, give a thumbs up, and leave. I'd appreciate it. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. It's free. So thank you all for being here. I'm boring on my live stream video. Are you live now? I'm boring on my live stream video. You're not boring because you had so many people in the chat. You had 4 people on the live. I'm lucky if I get 1 on my stream. You had 4 last night. So you're definitely not boring. You had a blast last night. Like I said, you had more people than I had on my live. What are your watch hours now? So mine went down. They went up a little bit. They're still below what I had. So I think I know what I'm doing wrong. And I will show everybody that on this Friday, go to the Willing, if we don't have internet problems and I'm still here. I can't get that extra 100 to get there. You did go up. You did go up. You got to keep doing it. Yeah, see, Sparrow says your channel is fun. So you're saying mine is boring? Mine's informational. So a lot of people don't like information stuff like that then thing. But that's what my channel is about. And believe you me, this had helped me with my depression. I would have been 300 pounds, diabetic, ready to die. But being here on YouTube and telling people what I'm doing in my garden and stuff like that gives me incentive to work out there. Let's have a Q&A. Does anybody want to ask me any questions about the channel? Why I picked Garden Aquatics? I'll give you an answer. Why my channel is called Garden Aquatics. She's saying, yours is fun too. Yours is fun too. Okay. Squirrel, you had a blast last night on your channel. So I don't know what you're saying boring. My channel, if anything, is boring. Why I call the channel Garden Aquatics is because I lost my other channel and I came up with Garden Aquatics because gardening and aquatics and the remix is remixing videos and anything else we do on the channel. It's all about maintaining my yard, my grass, planting, and maintaining a pond and fish. And we'll get back to the fish this year too. Once we get our monetization. Once we get our monetization and I get people to join my channel, we'll have the we'll have the Insider's Guide to Garden Aquatics. That will be a magazine that will come out and will be available online if our members will join the channel, and I'll give you all sorts of information about what's going on, uh, gardening tips, where to go for this, where to go for that. Uh, what we're doing, what we're planting, or about composting, planting seed, overseeding, stuff like that. Stephen, yes, I learned a lot from your channel about gardening, and now I'm getting our health together as a group. Exactly. And that's another question. Because what what does that have to do with gardening garden aquatics? A lot to do. What you can plant, healthy vegetables. Get off that sugar. All goes back down to one thing, nature. So that's where we are at. When she says hi, squirrel, I think you said hi to her. You said hi to her before. Oh, he said hi to you. You never said hi to him. But she's right. And where did I get all the information from? These books over here. And we'll be reviewing a lot of stuff, a lot of gardening stuff, gardening problems, uh, when to plant, when not to plant, when to feed, when not to feed, what we're going to do to the pond, clean up the pond, There's all this to do with garden aquatics and fixing sprinkler heads, stuff like that that you will learn about. Definitely have to fix one sprinkler because I wanted to get the entire lawn. We'll talk about the plants and how we're getting them to come back after this brutal winter storm. I told everybody to clean off your uh, plants from the cold, and once it warms up, all those bushes and stuff like that will thrive again, and we'll cut them back. I'm going to wait till mid-May to do it, but not after June because it'll be too hot and you shall just trim as needed. If I had a farm and had a lot of money, I would probably have a lot of work done for me, but I would be doing a lot of work. I would love a farm where I could go take care of chickens, worry about the chickens, stuff like that. Um, have a goat, have a cow, uh, maybe some peacocks, rabbits, with all of them in a barn and stuff like that. They're very interesting. And what I would do would feed the rabbits. Adventures with Goat is live right now. I don't see that on my thing, and I have them on my. See, I don't get the alerts. Why don't I get the alerts? I don't see him. Not on the thing at all. I don't see him. I don't. I don't know that channel. That's the gentleman that was on last night. There's his channel right there. Squirrel just put it up. So go check it out. Right there and over there. I'm checking. I got a whole bunch of people, but not him. Nope, I don't see him. I don't see him. I will check him out after. He says he was on my live stream yesterday. Yes, I know. I was on with him. Go to Goat Adventures with Goat. Go to his channel. Check it out. I will check it out after the stream. We have a half hour to go. Then I'll take care of the garbage and I'll check out Goat. Let me know if you have any questions at all, anything about the channel, where we're going, what we're doing, what's happening. Go under the channel, your channel listing, and go under notifications. I did that. It's not coming up. Goes to all. His doesn't come up. Everything else but his comes up. So go to live. Live. Everything else but his comes up. So you got all these lives, but not him. You got about 50 lives, but he's not in there. I know I put him down for all. Go on your phone. I'm on my phone right now. I'm looking for Goat. Adventures with Goat. I don't see it. Nope. These are all my live streams. No goat. No, the best thing to do is get out of this. YouTube Adventures with Goat. There he is. I got it. I got it. Found Goat's channel. I subbed. Okay. I'm subscribed to him. Now it says I'm not. I'm going to subscribe to him right now. Give him a like. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the chat. We lost him. There we go. See who he has in here. What does it do that? Hello, everybody in the chat. So we got it. All right. Just punched in his beam. Okay. It says go to settings and notifications on your channel. I did that. I got it. He's only gonna be on for a short time. Go on his YouTube channel, type Adventures with Goat. I got it. I got it. I did it. I'm in my live stream. I'll be over in a few minutes. So we'll check him out at 11. Squirrel told me you were live on my live stream. I'm telling my friends to go to your channel when I end my stream or now. So I thought you had him. I did. I did. But whatever, I had it. Last night I checked and now I'm fully subscribed and notified. I think they've got notifications. I didn't have the notification bell on. So it just. So you know what we'll do? We have the 2 hours in. I'm going to end the stream now. I want to thank everybody for coming in, from Betty, Skittle Woods. Who else is in the chat? Lewis Fuller, Squirrel, Magnet Fishing, Mount Sparrow. And I think that's it. Well, I haven't gotten your name. I believe I have. We're going to end the chat. I'm in both. Okay, we'll stay on. We'll stay on for those few minutes. Let's see. Let's see what he's saying. We'll stay on for a few more minutes. And we haven't gotten that many people, so we're getting people in the chat. If you haven't given me a like, give me a like. Let me know what you think of the channel. We'll stay on for a few more minutes to get our stream up. I want you to go to Adventures with Goat and check out his channel. So go check him out. So thank you all for coming in tonight. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the Dollar Tree haul and more. I will be live tomorrow night around 8:35, and we'll stay on till 11 o'clock, I promise. Till then, I want to thank everybody for coming in. Prayers for Judy May. Hopefully, we'll find out something about Judy May, and prayers for Grandma Lynn. She's having a maybe gallbladder issue or something like that. Prayers for her that it's minor surgery or not anything else. Pray for her. Pray for her. Pray for her. Pray for Judy May. Pray for Judy May. Judy May had the surgery. Hopefully she's okay. So pray for Judy May. Pray for Mount Sparrow. Pray for Squirrel. Pray for Lewis Fuller. Pray for Mary. Betty, pre-retirement days, comfort food and more. Lewis Farrell. Thank you all for coming into the chat. He's ending his stream in any minute too. Okay, I want to end my stream also. I have things to do. So we're watching his stream. We'll stay on a few more minutes. And prayers for Judy May. So thank you all for that. I hope to see you all tomorrow. Watch for the video to drop about the decorations in the window and what we're going to be doing on Lawn and Garden Tuesday, about the pond, where we're going and what we're doing about the pond, and prayers for Grandma Lynn. Yes. She was in the chat the other day, I think Saturday, yesterday, and she talked about the maybe her gallbladder. She's in pain. So that's it. We're going to end the stream. So remember that the past is behind us. The present is now. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2026 better than 2020. He just ended his stream. Okay. So we'll be ending ours. So watch for tomorrow night. Watch for the stream tomorrow during the day. I will explain on the stream tomorrow about our adventure on our goal to sugar free and to get my insulin and my so sugar under control. So like, comment, subscribe. Yes, I noticed he just ended it. We'll be back tomorrow. I gotta take care of some stuff from the wife, so I figured I'd go off. I'll be there shortly. And then we'll be back tomorrow night. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8:35 Eastern, 7:35 Central, 6:35 Mountain, 5:35 Pacific. Till then, I told you the past is behind us, the present is now, the future is what you make it. So let's make the rest of 2026 better than 2025. And I will see you all in the next video. Tomorrow, you will see the Easter stuff finish the display for Easter. And then you will see my live stream tomorrow night will be about the sugar diet and what we're going to discuss on Wednesday, what I got, and we'll talk about all that stuff, where our sugar level is. I'm going to take my sugar on Wednesday morning and we'll see where it is. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And if you want a sticker from me, you send it to the address that I have above. Okay, this address. Oh, don't forget Mounts. Don't forget Jesse M for coming in. Pray for him also. The mailing address is Garden Aquatics Remix, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantagh, New York, 11793. If you send me a sticker, you will get 2 large and 2 small, 4 stickers from me. 2 large, 2 small. From me. By sending it this address. If you don't have a sticker and you would like one of mine, just send me a self-addressed envelope to that address. Hold on. To that address. I will see you all tomorrow night. Good night for now. God bless you all. Thank you for coming in. Good Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, all. And I can hear it's getting very windy out there, too. Good night.